Stop wasting time with the minor pentatonic when you start getting into your improvisational journey. That's usually where we're starting, right? Minor pentatonic, and especially in that first position. Learn how to tell a little bit of a story and build a little bit of an emotional arc, right? If you have licks that end on the flat 7 or the flat 3, you're going to throw that arc up, you're going to build a little bit of tension, and then you're going to release it with a lick that ends on that root note, right? We do the same thing with the 4 and the 5. They sit a little bit more neutral. They almost explain the tension or explain the resolution. That's how I like to use them. So if I drive tension up, and I don't want to release it just yet, but I don't want to push the tension with another lick like that, I can end on a 5, and then end on the root note to sort of drive everything down. Anyway, that's how I would start. Get an emotional and a linguistic attachment to the phrases that you're playing and saying. Otherwise, we just get stuck rambling, baby, and we're not saying anything, and it gets very boring. Now, the second step to start unlocking the fretboard a little bit is the spelling of the minor pentatonic is the same. 1, flat 3, 4, 5, flat 7, no matter what position you're in. It's just whether it starts on the 1, like it does in first position, or the flat 3, like it does in the second position, or the 4, like it does in the third position, and so on. So if you have a lick that you really like, just look at your 5 positions of the minor pentatonic. Now, I teach it a little bit of a different way, but if you're looking at your 5 positions of your minor pentatonic, that's your starting note, and you're just going. Can you do a 4 with a bend, a 4, a flat 3, and a 1 here? Can you do it in this position? Right? Can you start noticing where that sits in those positions? Can you do longer, more complex licks? Start moving them, even if you just move it to this position and this position, and then just stay in first to really get your communication skills down. Just start branching out a little bit and noticing that the pattern of those notes is the same. If you're an intermediate guitar player stuck in that boring, stale guitar solo plateau that we all get stuck into, and you really want to bridge the gap between your creative ideas and what you're able to play, becoming fully fretboard fluent, comment pro below and we can get started.